Nanotechnology is a field where they apply nanoscience principles to the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of diseases. In this particular case, it's cancer. So we designed a transistor-like threshold fluorescent sensor to light up the tumor, and so that folks like Baran, the surgeon, can come in and cut out the tumors.
So the unique thing about the nano transistor is that it gives a binary output. And that's very, very useful for surgeons, because what we're doing during surgery is trying to decide whether to remove tissue or not. It's a binary decision, so we need a binary output. And what I mean by that is you don't get a gradation of fluorescence. You don't see a gradual increase in the fluorescence as you get closer and closer to the tumor, which would make it difficult to figure out exactly where to make the cuts during surgery to remove that cancer. What you see is an all or nothing fluorescence, an all or nothing image, where the tumor is very, very bright and the background is very, very dark, and the surgeon can tell the difference between the two very easily. That makes it much, much easier for me to remove all of the cancer and leave all of the normal tissue behind.
And to accomplish that, I guess we need a nanotechnology solution where to turn the signal on and off in response to a tumor microenvironment signal. You cannot easily achieve it with a small molecule approach, where its analog sensor is actually give you this gradual response. But the nanoparticle, because of the coercitivity of the self-assembly process, they actually modulate that fluorescent signal to a particular pH threshold that we can pre-design ahead of time to achieve the binary outcome.
It's given IV and travels throughout the blood and stays dark in the circulation and normal tissues. But then once it finds the tumor, it lights up and gives out the fluorescence. Goal was always to create something in the lab that would then be ultimately used by a clinician or a surgeon. And that takes commercialization, that takes partnership with industry, and the CPRIT Product Development Award has allowed us to do that with OncoNano. I think CPRIT has allowed us to jumpstart the whole process. So I look at some of my colleagues that I started with who are in different states, different institutions, who have the same interests that I do. And it's always more difficult to start projects, whether they be research projects or translational projects, without having a fund like CPRIT jumpstart that project. And that's what CPRIT has let us do.